So as some of you know, I have a fairly large puzzle collection. It's nothing too big, but it's nice, and I have lots of puzzles. And I like buying puzzles. And here is a bloody massive package from Zcube. So I'm going to open it up and show you what I got. A lot of these puzzles I've wanted for quite a while, but I haven't bought for whatever reason. I don't know, they're a bit expensive. Okay, so my recording camera is having issues again. That's annoying. So I have 2 mirror blocks, 3x4x5 by MF8. Turns quite well. There are issues with it, but you know, nothing I can do about that. That's just how they made the puzzle, unlike Tom Z's original design. Next up we have the 4x4 pyramids. I'm very excited about this puzzle. Ooh, it looks nice. It's quite odd actually. It turns fine, it just turns like a regular Shengshao pyramids. The tips are a bit stiff, but the rest of it is absolutely fine. So that's a very nice puzzle. I like the turning of that. So we'll put that over here. Here we have 4 mini Shengshao 3x3s. I think they're Linglongs, and I think they're 40 or 41 millimeters. Something like that. Okay, so these are quite nice actually. Probably going to buy more of these now that I know what they turn like. Yeah, there's a few mods that I want to make out of them. And I'll be doing that soon. So that's that. Here we have an MF8 Star Mix 2, I think. I have the first one already, the Dino Dodecahedron, but I didn't have this one. Now I do. Oh wow, that doesn't turn great. Oh, one of the caps fell off. Is that even a cap? I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm going to have to do a lot of work on this to make it turn nicely. There are the stickers. But from what I've seen from other people's videos, it can turn out quite well if you put some work into it, which I will, because I like my puzzles. But yeah, it's very stiff and locky and grindy. So that can go there. Oof. Okay. So here we have a 3x3 ghost cube and a 2x2 ghost cube. These are the ones that I'm going to give 6 colored stickers. They're just regular cubes, I have them already. They're quite nice. This feels a bit hollow and light, and I don't like it, but it works. But this puzzle, the Fan Kun 3x3 Ghost Cube, is great. It feels great, it's solid. The mechanism's very basic, but it's nice like that. Now these 3 puzzles are what I've been wanting the most. A 4x4x3, a 5x5x4, and a 4x4x5. I'm least excited about the 5x5x4, so let's open this one up first. Yes, I do destroy my boxes. I used to collect them, but I ran out of room to keep them, so I had to throw them all out, and I don't really care anymore. Alright, so it has A's name on the center caps. It turns quite well. It's a little bit stiff, but other than it being a tiny bit stiff, it turns quite well. The stickers are in the box over here. This is what I'm most excited for, 4x4x5. 4x4x3. So one thing I don't like about these is that they're not proportional to like a regular 4x4. So you can see the cubies are a lot bigger on the 4x4x3. This is just a Shengshao 4x4. Ooh. Again, that turns very, very nice. Now, the 4x4x5. See, I've heard that there are issues with this because it's not capped. But other than that, I think it's a good puzzle. Guess we'll see. Okay, that turns fairly well, but yes, it isn't capped. A lot of the pieces aren't. It is a bit tight, I'm going to have to tension it. But other than that, it's actually quite nice. The pieces are very sharp though, the edges and the corners. So yeah, that's everything we got. So, what is that, 14 puzzles I think? And they're all great. This is by far my favorite, the 4x4x5. I really like cuboids, especially this type. Like a 3x3x4, 4x4x5, eventually 5x5x6. 2x2x3. They're probably my favorite type. Anyway, so I'm going to go and sticker these, set them up, and then I'll come back and tell you about them. Okay, so I stickered all the puzzles, tensioned them, lubricated them, and they're all fairly good. This is probably the least functional one. It turns, but as you can see, it locks up quite a bit, and the caps fall out. But it does feel nice. It's just not very easy to turn, and it has a tendency to lock up and catch and stuff. I haven't scrambled it yet, and I don't know when I'm going to do that. But as you can see again, it's not going to be an easy solve when I do. Again, okay. So the green one specifically, the green one doesn't like me. But it's a nice puzzle. It looks cool. It turns okay. The 3x4x5. I haven't scrambled this one as well. I'm not very good at the 2x3x4, so I don't think I'll be very good at this one either, but I will get around to it eventually. It turns alright, but it does have a tendency to pop. Mainly these pieces here. Because, unlike on the Tom Z design, they don't hook into this piece above it, so it can easily just slide out. Like that. But it turns nicely. It's a good puzzle. 4x4x3. Now, all three of these I have solved several times. They all turn very well. They sound nice. The stickers are really good quality. They're fun to solve. And they look good. The only issue I have with them is the size of them. I feel like this one's a bit big. Even this one's a little bit big. This one's a good size. 4x4x5 is a very good size. And these have the same size cubies. This just has an extra layer, so if it was a bit smaller, maybe, I don't know, that big, I'd be happier. Yeah, they're all fairly fun puzzles. This is probably my favorite of them. They do have their different parodies and issues like that. But yeah, good puzzles, I enjoy them. Definitely a good addition to my collection. Anyway, thank you very much for watching.